Hello, everyone. My name is Luke Davis. I teach mathematics at Central High School here in Little Rock, Arkansas. One of my favorite teaching moments from this year came during a class discussion during my Strive lesson. A student pondered, "Really? I didn't think that was a STEM skill." I thought that reaction perfectly captured the thoughts of many students. They do not see how what they are learning connects with actual skills that are being used in the workforce today. This is why the Strive program is so important. It helps bridge the gap between what's happening in the classroom and what is actually being done in the workforce out in the field. My Strive partner was Ridout Lumber in Conway. Ridout Lumber has 13 locations across Arkansas and prides itself on quality materials and customer service. They've been in business for over 50 years. During my time at Ridout, I worked in every department to see all the aspects of the business. By seeing how each department works independently of each other, I was better able to see how the whole system worked. It helped me appreciate seeing the entire operation as a symbiotic process and that each department relies on the others. I was able to work in the yard, building and securing loads on different types of trucks depending on the delivery we were doing. In the picture, help secure the load on the fork truck and help deliver the materials. They had a very specific way that they wanted the materials dropped off at the building site. On this slide, I am on the left there. I am doing a little store maintenance. When you work at a lumber yard, that's an occupational hazard. Here in the middle, we have some staggered cabinets. From my time in the cabinet department, I learned why and when we stagger the cabinets to create a better look and feel for the kitchen. And then on the right, we have a picture of a calculator. I am a math teacher, so I had to take a picture of the calculator that many of the contractors and some of the employees at the school at this store use. For my Strive lesson, students took on roles inside a remodeling team and solved problems that mirror what I saw at Ridout. The goal was to connect math to real-world applications. Students learned what floor plans are for and why they matter, estimated the cost to remodel a room, used equations and unit conversions in context, and recognized what STEM skills actually look like in the workforce. The idea was not to do the math, but understand why the numbers matter. Students worked in teams, and each member had a different assigned role. In the hallway, I taped out simulated rooms where the students went out group by group to take measurements and notes in order to create their floor plan. Once their floor plan was created, they planned a remodel of the room and created models of what it would look like. Each team works to make design and budget decisions, just like a real-world construction or design team. The students aren't learning math. They're communicating, planning, and justifying decisions. Lastly, as with anything in life, we want to measure the success of it. So the students took pre and post skill quizzes and interest surveys. The data shows that the impact of the lesson was significant. From our skills quizzes, you can see from the graph that the scores increased dramatically. And yes, that percentage is correct. That means that the scores more than doubled from the pre to the post test. This tells me that students weren't just engaged, they truly understood what they were doing. We also track changes in students' attitudes about STEM skills and careers. One of the things that I found very interesting is the number of students responding that they had a role model in the field increased significantly after the lesson. This shows a major misconception about STEM skills and jobs. The students did not just recently meet someone that has a job in that field. The students finally saw what STEM skills and jobs actually were. Once they understood the background and what a STEM skill actually is, they started seeing these skills and jobs in places that they never noticed before. STEM skills and jobs are everywhere, even in places we don't expect to see them. As a math teacher, of course, I was most interested in the math section of the STEM survey. Students started to see that math is in everything. And to me, that's success. Lastly, Strive pushed me as a teacher to rethink how I do things, how I design lessons, and how I teach. My students didn't just learn equations and numbers. They measured, designed, estimated, revised, collaborated, and defended their decisions. And maybe most importantly, they discovered that, oh, yes, this is really a STEM skill and I can do it. Thank you.